My name is Jessica, and I am the daughter of Elaine Saad, and she fought for about a year with cancer, ended up needing to go into hospice. My mom has always been my rock and my everything. I had been in Cambridge when she was starting to feel really sick to her stomach. It was all in her stomach, and we have a family history of GERD, and so we all just kind of assumed it was acid reflux related. But the pain was getting worse and worse, and she couldn't keep food down, which is when her doctor finally said, "Oh, let's take a look and see what's going on." They did a scan, and they spotted a mass on her liver. It was all of us sitting around the table with my grandmother, and she said that she has cancer. She started radiation first. They tried chemo, all different kinds. I just saw her, and her breathing was so shallow, and she couldn't move from the couch, and she couldn't even carry a conversation. She was just struggling, and it was when I realized that, maybe this is for the best. Me and my dad, while we're waiting for the ambulance to come get my mom, me and my dad were looking it up and showing my mom Kaplan House. We realized it's a beautiful facility and a perfect place to kind of, have her feel better. I could see my mom be more herself and feel more comfortable than she could at home. During the first stay here, she actually got better than she had been, even right after the diagnosis. They taught me how to do everything, the injections, the medication management and everything, and the one phone number that you can call for everything. Any concerns I had, they were answered, and so we went home, and so she was home for about 3 months.
Grammy's boy.
Because I was with her, I didn't notice just how sick she was getting, just how swollen her legs were. The nurse finally said, the swelling's getting worse, and it might be time to consider having her go back to Kaplan. I had this hope that, okay, well, she'll go and have a tune-up and come back home. It was perfect for me because I could be next to her, and I didn't have to keep looking at the time and make sure, oh my gosh, I have to give her her meds right now, and oh my gosh, I have to give her injection, and oh no, that burden was now something I didn't have to deal with, and right then and there, I could sit next to my mom and just be her daughter. My brother and sister-in-law had gotten engaged just before my mom was diagnosed, and the wedding was planned for the following August. During her final stay here, as we saw that she probably wasn't going to be getting any better, it was thought that it might be a good idea to celebrate here so that my mom could witness it. It was a lot of fun, and everyone felt a sort of connection in a way to that day in particular. Hospice gave me my mom back even if it was for a little while, for a time frame or a time period when she wouldn't otherwise have been able to come back to us. Now I know what hospice has to offer. It's not just about end of life, it's about finding comfort in life.